Happy screen time, and thank you for subscribing to iBenBrown Plays Pokémon Sleep, your source for daily tips, guides, and bro tomfoolery about the global phenomenon Pokémon Sleep. You watch me play my morning of Pokémon Sleep while I give you advice to help you succeed in the game. Today we remain at Cyan Beach, finding dish levels and gradually leveling up our future ingredient specialists. Now let's jump right into our discussion about berry specialists in the early game. Berry specialists are a great source of strength throughout the game, but players say they are the best source of strength in the early game. And while most players are happy to tell you this, if you were to ask them why, they would probably stumble through their response. I'm feeling very subconscious about my isses today. So, right now I'm going to tell you why. Berry specialists are considered best for the early game because they lack the barriers to entry that skill specialists and ingredient specialists have. Skill specialists are most effective with higher main skill levels. Main skill levels only improve as Pokemon are evolved or as main skill seeds are used. A main skill seed or a gold seed is hard to come by. You will receive some from completing in-game milestones, or if you are a Premium Pass subscriber, you can grab one out of the shop. That is, one every month. So you can't come in on day 1 of this game, or even month 3 of this game, and have an outstanding skill specialists. It just takes time. Ingredient specialists are in a similar boat. The ingredient specialists are most effective when you are cooking higher level dishes. These require pot expansions, and are not achievable early in the game. There isn't as much benefit from trying to develop a strategy around those lower level dishes. Of course, you should still cook dishes, but building your team and strategy around low level dishes is going to quickly be outclassed as you reach higher levels. Additionally, there is the aspect of needing to unlock all of the different ingredients, which takes time to find all of the Pokemon who can offer you those ingredients, of course. And there's the point that some ingredients are not actually available until level 30, and this dynamic is likely to change as the game goes on. So skill Pokemon and ingredient Pokemon present some problems for new players in the game, but berry Pokemon do not have any of these limitations. You get a berry Pokemon, and it is what it is. It's either helpful to you right now, or in the long run, and compared to putting a skill specialist or ingredient specialist on your team in the early game, a berry Pokemon is guaranteed to give you 2 berries. And 2 berries are better than 1. Sorry, that one's for the musical theater math people. And that's all there really is to it. Now, if you're preparing to go to Cyan Beach, the most important berry specialists to target are going to be Totodile, Doduo, and Cleffa. As you're preparing to go to Taupe Hollow, you would want to target Cyndaquil, Vulpix, and Cubone. Obviously, there are other berry specialists available in the game, but these would represent your earliest priorities. I would actually suggest that you could strongly prioritize just Totodile and Cyndaquil, and collect some other berry specialists that don't have a favorite berry at these islands, because in the long run, they're going to be providing a lot of Snorlax strength if you can find a good one. The other Pokemon to consider in this case being Chikorita, Spheal, and Pichu. Spheal and Chikorita in particular will be really beneficial when you do unlock later areas in the game, but these Pokemon are widely considered to be the best berry Pokemon, at least when you can get them evolved and leveled up. So it doesn't hurt to start looking for these in the early game. Many people have Raichus that have carried them all the way through these islands without ever having a favorite berry for it. We'll see if that changes with the old gold gold, or whatever that thing's called. Don't be scared away by Spheal's slow speed, by the way. Faster Pokemon tend to have lower berry strength, and slower Pokemon tend to have higher berry strength. So this ends up balancing out. For our Pokemon showcase today, we're going to feature Airfryer, who is my best berry specialist by far. I actually went all the way through Taupe Hollow without him, and didn't find this one until I was preparing for the Entei event. And we've seen his stats before: helping bonus, helping speed, and speed of help up make Airfryer a better berry producer than even the best berry finding Cyndaquils that I've found. And because I've kept all of the best ones that I've found, I'm going to step you through them and we'll rate them together. This Quilava I keep around because of Dream Shard bonus, but the only things he has going for him are berry finding at 50 and helping speed M at 100, or in other words, just berry finding S at this point in the game. So Airfryer wins out if I was to have them at the same level. And I haven't even been able to get Airfryer to level 50 yet anyway. Now this was one that I found leading up to the Entei event as a Quilava. In a future video, we'll talk about when it makes sense to catch evolved Pokemon, even though everyone will tell you just don't do it. Now this next run is very interesting. I caught it last year in December, and for a while it was my benchmarker. His name is Crockpot because he's a slow cooker. He would benefit pretty quickly from Helping Bonus and then Helping Speed at level 50, which would be upgradable with 1 or 2 Silver Seeds, because one of the seeds might land on that skill trigger S, which would be an unfortunate upgrade with its main skill chance down nature. But I did evolve this one from a Cyndaquil, and was thinking I was going to be settling for it before I found Airfryer. Microwave is kind of like Airfryer. It gets cooking fast, but it doesn't taste as good as something that you cook in an air fryer. You've pretty much got the gist of it. This is a 2-speed one, and I also evolved it thinking maybe this is my guy for the Entei event. I should have held out a little bit longer before putting those 40 candies on this Cyndaquil to evolve it, because I would have rather had those 40 candies for Airfryer now. Another interesting Cyndaquil that I found is Bake. Now Bake is Berry Finding S very early, and basically that's it. Which is why I can confirm that Berry Finding S can be outclassed by the right combination of other subskills. So just remember, speed is important. Obviously, if you can find Berry Finding S with speed boosts, you're golden. And speaking of golden, this is a shiny Cyndaquil that I found. And look how hard he's trying. The only thing that this Cyndaquil has going for it is its alternative color scheme. Today's sleep report is sponsored by my wife and children, who are so supportive to let me make these videos. But if you'd like to sponsor some research sessions, hit me up. Session 416 is characterized by me getting ready for bed and then falling asleep with the light on and waking up and realizing that I needed to move my phone to my bed. Fun fact, I actually run a different sleep tracker on my phone that I've been using for years alongside running Pokémon Sleep. And it seems like it's working well. But the other sleep tracker doesn't start until I'm actually sleeping, and it seems like it tracks my sleep way better. So sorry, Select Button, you guys have still got some work to do. But that's just my opinion. You might remember from yesterday that we are not that enthused about getting Slumbering here at Cyan Beach. Where was Slumbering Sleep during our Suicune event? We have just gotten the 3-star Cramorant sleep style. I feel like this sleep style is a huge missed opportunity. We should have an extra Pikachu on our beach if we get this sleep style, and it should be one of the rarest ones in the game. That's just my opinion, but I think it should also count as a Pikachu sleep style. And we are making progress on our Quagsire, whose picture got snapped unfortunately just before he opened his mouth all the way. 2 new sleep styles? What is this, Sleep Style Discovery Week? For those of you who didn't watch yesterday's video yet, I've got some awesome tips about preparing to get new sleep styles during Discovery Week and Good Sleep Days. So here's my shameless plug in the next video for what I think is pretty awesome. Oh, and Hungry Clefairy. Now Clefairy is visiting us today because I used the incense. There are boosted odds at a shiny Clefairy for what I think is called the Harvest Moon Festival or something. And I'm not super interested in catching anything here. I would rather catch a Cleffa than a Clefairy, at least for where I currently stand. And so my best option here is going to be Spheal, who we are going to be able to catch with 1 premium bonus biscuit for 4 pips, and a single Poke Biscuit for the last one. Now you may remember I mentioned Spheal earlier in the video. When you get Spheal up to a Walrein, if it is good, it is a beast. Now for our candy evaluation, based on what we got in this sleep session, I would say don't send Cramorant, don't send Bonsly, but anything else people would probably be fine with. Clefairy candies are also generally hard to come by because they mostly only show up during the Good Sleep Day events. But today we're going to go ahead and send out some Spheal candy because I think after this weekend event, a lot of players are trying to get back into the grind and raise up their regular Pokemon in preparation for other future events to come. Or maybe I sent it out because I'm just feeling like it. I can feel it going in the air tonight. Hold on. No berry findings at level 10, but we do have a gold skill. Best case scenario, it is helping bonus. Anything else is basically neutral. In a game where you have to grind, I think sleep experience bonus is the next best one. Ooh, followed by helping speed M. Now can we get even better? Well, we can't with those next ones, and we get worse at level 100. Hey guys, check it out, a sphere that we should leave at 99s. Oh, just kidding, it's a spiel that we should leave at home. Hey, Neroli, I got something for yez. Sorry guys, I don't know where that one came from. Newsies, I guess. Let's do this again sometime. Happy researching.